I want to say my recap of season 1 and projected at 1, The Race of the Forgotten, as a recap of Race of the Forgotten today, these 7 things happened in that 6 years old age. The first thing happened was a sense of losing safety. I felt danger. So the danger experience started when I was 6 years old. That is first thing happened to me as a 6 years old. The second thing happened to me was a heavy feeling of separation. And that heavy feeling of separation builds something I call fear. Separation, anxiety, and fear of abandonment at 6 years old. I was introduced to experience of heavy weight of separation with somebody matters to you. I was introduced to anxiety and fear and abandonment of abandonment. A child who loses the person they depend on may become terrified that everyone else will leave too. If the one person I trust could disappear, who else might leave me behind? If the one person I trusted disappeared, what was left with me? Confusion about identity, possibly. A young child, after understanding themselves through the attachment to a parent, losing that connection can create confusion about who they are and where they belong. I felt that too. Without my mother, I wasn't just missing a person. I was losing the person who helped me understand who I was. And then I faced deep loneliness. Deep loneliness at 6 years old. Even when I was surrounded with the people, as a child, I felt emotionally alone. If my person, my mother, the person I trusted, was gone, I felt a loss. I felt losing. I felt the first thing I felt at 6 years old was losing, lost completely. There was no life. I could not feel alive or connection when my mama was gone. So of course, deep loneliness started that time. There are many Number 5, difficulty trusting others. When a major attachment is broken, children sometimes become cautious about trusting new people. How much do I trust people really, even today? I trust. Yes, I do trust, but I don't know what I can answer about that right now because it's very deep. Trust became dangerous because losing someone, it hurts. That is the reality. You don't trust because you don't want to trust. You don't trust because you know. After you trust that person and you lose that person, you know what that will cost you. So you choose not to trust. Number 6, unprocessed grief and the hidden pain. That's what happened. Trust became dangerous because losing someone hurts, and then you keep unprocessed grief and hidden pain. You are not afraid to trust somebody because you don't want to. You just fear that you can lose that person. It hurts. Both are not easy for people, for somebody like me. I was too young to explain my pain, but that didn't mean the pain wasn't there. And today, I can see the result of that hidden pain as a young kid. What that caused me, what that taught me to create a survival mindset without knowing. Some children learn very early that they must become strong, independent, and self-reliant. What looks like strength from the outside may actually be a response to the loss. The child who once felt protected began learning how to survive. At 6 years old, I did not simply lose my mother. I lost my safe place, my protector, my mentor, my guide, and the only person I knew I could learn to when I was afraid. Looking back now, I understand that the loss was much bigger than I could comprehend as a child. The effect will follow me for many years, even when I didn't realize. See you in the next recap of Project 31, The Rise of the Forgotten, Season 3. May God bless you. I love you so much. You are my family.